Hi Stampers, this is Chris Wolf. I am going to demonstrate one of my favorite cards and one of my favorite sets today. I have to do a little disclaimer. I have been power washing decks, power washing my house, digging up weeds, washing windows, and my nails are an absolute mess. And I don't like doing these videos with my nails and my hands that are all boogered up from everything. So you'll just have to excuse my poor hands, but I'm pretty much done. So I had time to do a video. So today I want to do a card. It's from the On the Horizon stamped or paper stamp set, dies, and it also used, this was one I made previously, it also used one of my favorite stamp sets, Beautiful Moments, and sadly it's been retired. So I decided I need to try something different. So I'm going to use another favorite, and this is in the new big catalog, and this one is In the Moment. There are so many beautiful, well, three beautiful designs, and I've used all of them on different cards, but I wanted to do the paper piecing technique. And that's when I started out this one, and I know I cased it from somebody, but I don't remember who. So thank you for that. But then I decided I'm going to try, see if I like this, and I do. So I've used Blackberry Bliss, I've used Fresh Freesia, I've used Evening Evergreen for colors, and I've also used the Horizon DSP. Sadly, that paper, that whole suite is retiring. So end of June, if it lasts that long, it will be gone. But the stamp set will survive. So this is the card we're going to make today. So I'm going to start out with the DSP, and it is cut to 2.5 by, I should have written this down, 4 1/4. So that's the DSP, and there are so many beautiful designs on this that any of the papers would work with this. And I'm just going to stamp this in the Memento Black. Now, on the original card, I stamped up a little bit, and I think I want to lower it. I would rather have it down farther. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Yeah, that's a little better. And then also you're going to stamp on Fresh Freesia or whatever paper you want, because you're going to do some fussy cutting. So there she is. And you'll just cut out the dress. I'm going to cut out the dress and cut out the hat, and kind of cut around the hair, because the hair is you're going to join with the other hair on the stamp set. So I just thought this was a neat way to stamp on top of your DSP. Okay, there's that. And it'll lay on top just like that. So you can kind of see your hair. Got a few fingers there. They're going to be Fresh Freesia, but it's not noticeable. And some of my gals like to fussy cut. Some of them hate fussy cutting. Some of them like to color. Some hate coloring. So this just kind of gives a mixture of everything. So this will be glued on right like that. So let me do a quick glue. Now on this one, I stamped the greenery and I decided not to add that this time. You know, you can play with things, change them around, see how they look. So I'm going to try it without this time. And we want to put this right on top of the stamped image. There. Okay. And here's her hat. I made another one of these and gave it to somebody and I forgot to do the hat. Oh, shoot. One thing about this glue, it does let you move things around until it sets in. So there we go. Okay. And then this will be glued onto a background piece that's 2 3/4 by 4 1/2. So we're going to use the same glue. And glue that on. And I took a piece of white paper. Now this is a embossing folder. It's not in either catalog. It's an older retired one, but I wanted something much more subtle than what we have in the catalog right now. So, you know, pick out an embossing folder that you like. I used a really high definition one before, and I thought it was overpowering, so that's why I wanted just a little more subtlety to it. Come on. Okay, and then I want to put this on with dimensionals. And I'm using my outside corners or outside pieces. I never let them go to waste. And we'll just put this on over to the left, offset it. Okay, now I cut out with, I had cut the fencing. I used Sahara sand for that, and then I cut the grass with the evening evergreen and using the Horizon dies. I'm really sad that this set is retiring at the end of the mini catalog. So here's my green, my grass, and it does cover up the bottom of her dress. That's why I really wanted to move her down so that there wasn't any gap. Now, I'm not sure I want the fencing. I think I'm going to try this one without the fencing. So this one I used the fencing. And see, I had her up a little high, so I had to put my grass higher. But that's why I wanted to bring it down somewhat. So I think I'm going to do it without the fencing. You know, every time it's a guessing game what I'm going to do. And I know when you make your cards, you know, tweak them here and tweak them there. Okay. So we're going to put this right at the bottom, kind of cover that space. There. Okay. Now, yeah, that's good. That's good. I am making this for my sister-in-law, who is retiring from teaching after 35 years. No, I think it's 36 this year. She decided to go an extra year, bless her heart. So that's what this card's going to go to. She's going to get this one. Instead of saying happy retirement, I wanted to say breathe, because as a retired teacher now you can breathe just a little bit easier. So that's what this is going to say, but then on the inside it'll say happy retirement. Or I have a retired stamp that I use for that, for the inside sentiment. So we'll put that across the top. Come on, peel these off. I don't have any thumbnails left. It's hard to peel these things. Okay, so just kind of place that there. And then I wanted to add, I love these opal rounds. Add a couple of those. Not a couple, add 3. Always has to be a odd number. And I'll put the 3rd one down there. Okay, so the front is done. And I want to stamp the inside. So I want to put a couple things. I'm going to stamp this with Blackberry Bliss. Oh, that's the wrong sentiment. One moment, please.